Booze, you ready?
I'm ready, brother. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You ready, you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big Oos Radio. We are live on the line.
Yes,
What is
sir.
going down? It's Tuesday. Welcome to Jerusalem High, a PK for a life as a PK. What's up to everybody? Say what's up to my co-host, my Uso, Manny Koke. What's up, Uso?
What's up, brother?
What's popping with you, my guy?
Same old, man. Life is good, man. I'm blessed, man. You
All
know,
right, all
me and my
right.
family actually got out to go eat at Denny's inside the restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was a good feeling. It was weird, but it was like it felt good. So like everything was coming back to normal. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And so we had a great time. They did the spacing thing where we they sat us here and then the space, and then they sat the next people over
yeah.
here, and all of that stuff. And so I'm just happy. Slowly, things are coming back to normal, and um, I'm blessed, man. I can't say anything else, man.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope that you actually got a chance to get out there and have some normalcy, having a meal with your family. That's dope, man. I look forward to many more of those moments as most of us here in America are getting acclimated to just with certain things opening up. I know in the state of Washington we are in phase two.
Phase two, baby.
So shout out to phase two. Shout out to the governor, Governor Inslee, for allowing us to see phase two. Want to thank everybody for tuning in to Jerusalem High Life as a PK. If you're tapped in right now, we want you to do a couple things for us, if you would, please. If you haven't liked our page, please like our page now, and we'd like for you to share this,
Yeah,
right, Manny?
yeah.
Um,
Share it, like it, follow us.
follow us on all of our outlets. You can follow us on IG, follow us on Facebook. We have a Twitter account. We'll post that as well if you're not already following us. But if you're tapped in, thank you guys. And what we want you guys to do right now, we're going to tell you
Yeah,
something. We're going to do something pretty cool here. Is we're going to give away $100, Manny, right?
$100.
$100 to make you holla, baby. So what do folks got to do right now in order to win $100, Manny?
So what we came up with was we were gonna do a trivia thing first, right? And try to get people to tap into the other episodes with Ado and KB and the last segment that we did with Paul and Marlon, and kind of ask them some questions to see if they really been listening, right?
Right.
But Boog came up with this idea to everybody that has a Cash App, if you would drop it on the live
Thanks,
feed,
Boog.
you drop it on drop your drop your Cash App on the live feed, and I'll be writing all the Cash Apps that I see on top of the live feed, and then we're gonna drop all those names into a hat, and we're gonna pick the lucky winner. We won't tell you when, but we're gonna pick the lucky winner for the $100 giveaway, man.
Yes, yes. So right now, I'm looking at it. Nobody's dropped it. If you're in our live feed right now, drop in your Cash App names right into our live feed right now, so you can be the lucky winner of $100. We're gonna cash you tonight, right on the spot, right, man?
Yes, sir. $100, baby.
And if Manny's feeling, extra
Hey,
kind,
hey,
he might,
hey,
he might throw in another hundred. Oh, another
hey,
hundred.
man.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, man. Okay. Any cash apps? Hey, what's up? Shout out to the Uso JJ. I see you, JJ.
Yes, sir.
JJ, what's up, my Uso? Fire Fridays. Get ready for Fire Friday. Shout out to the Uso JJ Moody Puller. If you don't already follow JJ, make sure you go and follow JJ on Instagram, on Facebook. He's one of the premier artists to come out of the Northwest. We're excited about his future and just the connection that we have. He's definitely a part of the Big Oos family and the whole entire Kalapu Evergreen. Thank y'all for rocking with us, man. I still don't see any Cash App names, Manny.
I see two. I see
Do
two.
you see two? I don't see any,
Yes.
bro.
I see DU Big Bang Bay or something like that, and then
Oh,
Scissor
okay.
Hands, my boy Eddie.
Okay. Okay,
They
okay. I
just
see it.
they
I
just
see it.
said
I
we
see it.
already got his Cash App.
Oh, neat. Okay, okay. There we go. We got two Cash Apps. If you're just dropping in right now, what we want you to do is we want you to share your Cash App name right now Big Goose Radio would like to bless a lucky winner with 1 million. I mean, $100, man. We kind of broke over here at BUR. You know what I mean? We trying to
Hey, how
step
come
our game
Gina?
up.
How come Gina put her cash up in
Oh
there?
yeah, boy, yeah.
All
G, G. If you don't know, Gina is Manny's wife, and she done posted her cash app on there. She is she is also a loyal BUR follower. So yes, we're gonna accept that. G, put her name in the pot too. Oos.
okay, okay.
So shout out to everybody tuned in. We appreciate all the love. Shout out to if you were able to tune in and watch the senior tribute. Thank you to all the families that sent in pictures. Um, and just thank you for all the work that you continue to do around you're working to support our young people. So shout out to the class of 2020.
Yes,
We
sir.
hope you guys like that video because Manny really put his foot in it, and he is the guru behind creating that masterpiece. And are we going to air that later today, Manny, or what?
Yeah, we can. And I
Yeah.
want to say this real quick. I want to apologize. Facebook, we put the disclaimer on that video for all the music that was played on that video, and they still didn't let us post it with the music on there. So what we did was me and Book got together and we said, let's put it on YouTube and then post the link on our page. And so if you didn't get a chance to see that tribute to our class of 2020, um, the YouTube link is set up on there. We'll play the video one more time, and then you can always watch it because it's on our YouTube page. We opened up our YouTube channel, Big
Okay.
East Radio.
Yep.
Go on there too. Become a subscriber, and you can catch all the episodes that you missed out on, and as
Yes.
well as the tribute to class of 2020.
Yes. All right. And so thank you for doing that. And we apologize for any kind of technical difficulties with the video.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're working best to do our due diligence in honoring all of your seniors. I see everybody tapped in. What's up to Uso Ngalu?
Yes,
Ngalu, I
sir.
see you, Uncle Ngalu. He's probably hard at work or hardly working. One of the two,
I
right?
want to probably hardly working. Probably hardly working news. I want to give a birthday shout out to Lily Stevens, who turned 50. What is it?
Oh, 50.
Who turned 21 today for the fourth time.
Oh, that's dope.
So I just want to give a shout out because she's a faithful listener to the Big Goose
Yeah,
Radio.
she is,
And we
man.
just want to appreciate her and a happy birthday.
Lily, we got a Big Goose Radio shirt for you, size medium for you. You know what I'm saying? Because we know you got it right, and so we want to honor you. Happy birthday to Sister Lily. Thank you. Lily's always tuned in and tapped into
Yeah.
everything that we have to do around Big Goose Radio. She's just a great supporter. So
Book,
just
get
a,
plenty medium people since the
yeah,
quarantine.
yeah, they come. I don't know about Ngalu though, man. I don't know about Ngalu though, man. I see some pictures of Ngalu on the trails. But look like he put a couple pounds on. Am I
Yeah,
right
man.
or am I wrong? Ngalu? Any trails, Manny? You guys been on any trails lately or what?
Not lately because I'm still recovering from the last trail that we did.
So no trails lately.
No, we're getting back to it. We're trying to find different trails that you know what's crazy is that I live here in Washington for since '08, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't know that, you know, every time we talk about hiking or whatever, we're always talking about 3 hours away, 2 hours away. But man, I just want to encourage everybody, man, when you get an opportunity to go out, Washington has a lot of stuff to see, man, and it's amazing. They
Yeah,
got some beautiful scenery, waterfalls, hiking trails. It's Washington is really beautiful, man.
it is, man. I
You
mean,
know
and
us, you know us polys who sorry, you know us polys. We only see the garage. You know, we kick it in the garage and we hang
yeah,
out, and then we go back home and we come back and. But man, just getting out there in the wild, oos,
yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying? I was trying to catch me a cougar or something, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. The Northwest is
But
there.
it's
There are
so
a bunch of
beautiful.
beautiful trails. We've
Yeah,
seen it. Follow Manny on Facebook. You'll see, and him and the rest of the Usos, like the Uso Daniel Ba'a, I see on here, Ngalu, Sente, all the boys that hit the trails, man. That's super dope. I also saw the Uso. Shout out to my Uso Ese Tasi. I saw him and some of the Usos. They were on the trail earlier. I think late last week or this week. But the Northwest is a bunch of great places to hike.
yeah,
We'll do some research and post them. But if you have any great places, any hidden gems that you think might be great for folks to hike that are in the Northwest or wherever you're at locally, like post them into our live feed right now so folks know where to go. I know for me, it's like, because Manny, every day I wake up at like 6 and then I run to Mount Rainier and back. That's like, That's like my daily routine, digamos. I wake up in the morning, 6 o'clock. Malo, fight with Carlo, then I run to Mount Rainier. I come back. If that's not enough, then you know what I do? I come back, I say another prayer, then I run to downtown Seattle.
Do you
And
paint the
then,
church?
yeah, you go.
You
Then
build
I
the
come
house?
back, I paint the
Cut the tree?
church, I build the house, I do the dishes, I make the food. Man, you name it, bro. I mean, it's just I
Hey,
just thank
Jazz,
I
Jazz,
thank God for his
Oos.
gifts.
Jazz said, wait.
Oh, wow, Jazz, you got jokes, you know. So if anybody, if you want to take a run with Uncle Bug, on any given morning, 6 a.m. Like I said, I pray at 6 a.m. and then about because I pray it takes me about 45 minutes to pray. So from like 6 to 6:45, I pray, and then right about 6:46, I
This
run
is
to Mount Rainier, and it takes me about
Book.
10 minutes to
This is a
run there and
PK.
back.
This is a PK segment, Oos. We can't be lying to the
Speaking,
people like that.
yeah.
Hey, you ever heard that
Yes.
saying that PKs are the worst kids?
Sully,
Wants.
I've never heard that in my life, Digum.
Somebody
Never,
once told me
ever.
that. I think it was a Kiakongo
PKs
story.
are actually the best kids ever, man.
Yes, sir.
They listen, they're obedient,
They
they
never
are good to
lie.
go. They never
They never
ever
lie.
lie. Yeah,
Yeah,
Digum.
it's amazing.
They are highly favored and blessed.
E.
Talk about why we call this segment Jerusalem High, man. Can you share with the listeners why this segment is important to you and I, and then
Yeah.
why we decided to call it Jerusalem High, and talk to the folks about you're gonna see us every Tuesday evening about this time if we don't have a guest, uh,
Yeah.
and this is our segment. Can you talk to the folks about that,
Yeah,
please?
and so Jerusalem High is a segment that me and Boog kind of put together. It was actually Boog that came up with the name, and it kind of stems from us being because if for everybody that's listening, if you don't know, I'm a pastor's son, and Boog's a pastor's son. Our fathers are pastors, and stuff like that. So um, on this segment, we like to talk about when we don't have a guest. We like to talk about real life stuff, real life issues. Another thing that we do that's similar in our lives is me and Boog. We work with high risk youth, uh,
Mm,
kids who get into trouble and end up at the juvenile court or wherever they might be. We work with the family and trying to get them on the straight and narrow path, on the correct path, on the right path for their lives. And so this segment is put together to talk about daily issues. You know what I mean? Real issues that we come across every day as a Polynesian, as a human being, as a person living on Earth, right, Boog?
yes, as Fife Al's kids.
As Fife L's kids, and looking through those lenses, and one thing that I'm gonna say is I appreciate Boog. Boog, I always thank you for this, but for those of you who don't know, we work. I said earlier that we work with high risk youth, and I was working, and this is just an encouragement. This just got placed in my heart right now to share. I was working the warehouse, Boog, and you know this story. But for people that don't know, I was working the warehouse, getting paid food benefits, all of this good stuff, and everything was going good for my life. And nothing, but every time I came home, Boog, I felt empty inside. I felt like I
Mm,
wasn't fulfilling my purpose on here on earth. I felt like I was called to do something more. And then I took a risk and I came out one day and came out of the building one day and I called Boog because I knew that Boog had done so much work. He was already involved with his community, and so I called Boog and I said, "Oos, just point me in the right direction. I just need some help.
mm,
I want to get into helping youth. I feel like that's where my calling is, and I'm the youth leader at our church too, and so even more, I felt the call and the press on my heart to work with young people. And then Boog pointed me in the right direction. He got me connected with his program, Tough Love Intervention, and it's been amazing ever since. And so now that's what I do full time. I work with youth that get in trouble, um, specifically youth of color, but anybody, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying, who has issues with their families and even with themselves, man, because there's a lot of things that's going on in this world nowadays that
Mm,
you know what I'm saying? And that's a
yeah.
whole nother podcast, and those are so many different topics that we can branch off into. But that's mainly what Jerusalem High is all about. It's about talking about daily issues. I want to talk about our old podcast when we first started. When we first started calling this Jerusalem High, we brought on CI Katina. Shout out to the Katina
Shout
family,
out to
CI,
CI and
Phil.
her husband Phil,
Yep,
pastor out in Las Vegas.
yep. And then we had Rachel Mangale. We had Pastor Paul Poching, who some of you guys might have saw last week on our segment. And we had all these guests come on and talk about issues, parenting. What else did we cover, Boog? We had some music.
Parenting. We talked about working with high risk youth. We talked about some mental health stuff. We just talked about just kind of the everyday nuances of being
Yeah,
Christian, specifically, for Manny and I, and we share that. And if you're on our live right now and you're a PK, then you understand our pain.
yeah,
But there are also, I don't want to speak down about being a PK because there are some. It's definitely a gift. And there have been just a lot of great things to come out of being a PK and so much learning, and more importantly, just I think the benefit of it all is really building strong relationship, building a strong Christian relationship
yeah,
and faith. So just a lot of dope stuff. I want to shout out everybody that's on the live right now. Vic, man, Vic said
yeah.
best youth leader, Manny Coke. Really, Manny? Really,
Oh,
Vic?
thanks, brother Vic.
Wow. All right, Vic.
Thanks,
I got
brother
you,
Vic.
Vic. All right,
Hey,
Vic.
Eddie.
I thought
Hey.
I was your favorite youth leader, Vic, but okay, it's cool. I still love you, so
Hey, Ngalu said PK's always got a case of Wahoo on deck. That's very true. That
very
is very
true.
true.
those those are some of the perks of being the Fife Owls kid, right? Because your dad and your parents get to eat first, and then they get all the good stuff. Like Nalu says, like you get that case of pea soup or Wahoo, and you're like, yo, take
You
that
read,
to my car,
you
huh?
read Valeen's comment?
What did Valley say?
Man, he got your plate after your segment and your podcast. Woo!
Wow. Ooh, Valine, just Manny. Oh, yeah, okay. No Ofu for Valine. You know that the big Oos radio Ofu that we got for Valine? Pero, kumaya. Nah, shout out to Sis Valine, man. She's another strong supporter. We
You know why
appreciate
she's
you.
saying that, Oos?
Why?
Because they had a birthday. They were celebrating one of her kids' birthday at their house, and Gina was supposed to bring me back a plate. So I
Mm.
didn't eat all day. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
I didn't eat for 3 days. Cause I was
suddenly,
waiting for
suddenly 3 days,
it
Oos?
was 3 days because I was
Suddenly.
waiting for this birthday plate. Because when Valine throw down in the kitchen, boy, she throw down, right?
Valine's kitchen, baby.
So I don't eat for 3 days. Who's waiting for this party? And then
Wow.
finally the truck pulls up at 11 o'clock, and I'm like, "Whoo! I can't wait to taste this meal, baby." Because Gina's texting me
Mm.
throughout the whole time, telling me, "Hey,
So you ready for the plate, right,
I'm
bro?
ready, Oos. I'm ready, Oos. I'm all sweating. I'm ready, Oos. I had my towel
Because
ready.
it's been 3 days, right?
It's been 3 days, cuz." And so they pull up, and Gina goes, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Jara forgot to put the plate in the car."
Gyra. That's on G. That's not on Gyra. That's on G.
Bro, I was upset, and I had to go and pray and ask the Lord
And that's the Lord for forgiveness. Arigam.
for grace, for Jara.
So some of you yelled at Gyra. Did you yell at Gyra?
Nah, he ended up sleeping over at their house, so I didn't have nobody to
Oh.
yell at.
Oh,
So
did you yell at G? Oh, never mind.
we'll take that off air.
That's the worst, man. The anticipation of like eating that good plate. That's what happens to me. Like one time, sometimes, oh my goodness, I'm on live. I'm gonna share this. Right? I send like the girls will be out, like Shania will be out. I'll send a text message like, "Hey, Vinny wants to eat some chicken nuggets. Like, when you come home,
Uh,
grab him some nuggets, and then get me a double, get me a double fish fillet with extra tartar. I want my fries hot, and don't forget because I eat healthy. I say, get me a Diet Coke because I want to be healthy. I say, get me a Diet Coke. The worst part is when they come with the order and like they forget the order.
yeah.
Right, because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna. My wife said, you want to eat steak? No, babe, I'm good. I got my double fish fillet coming. And then I'll pass it up. Oh, you want the? No, I'm good. I got my fish fillet. And then they get home, everybody start passing out everybody's food. I'm like, where's my fish fillet? And I'm like, oh, I think they forgot to put it in the bag.
Yeah.
I mean, what you mean you forgot to put it in the bag? You better go back and get my fish fillet. I've been waiting for that fish fillet, man. How you gonna do that to me? So I know what you feel, bro. I know
Yes,
what
sir.
that feels like.
It
It's not a
hurts.
good feeling, man. It
It hurts.
hurts, man. But
It hurts. For
you know,
Polynesian, it hurts. It hits hard. Oos.
it does.
Let me
It
just
does.
remind everybody, we're doing $100 giveaway. So I see what about 61 people on the live right now. Drop your Cash App. So the way we're doing it, I'm writing down everybody's Cash App. You see,
Drop the cash apps.
drop your Cash App on here, and then we're gonna put names in the hat. Let me show them the hat, Oos.
We said hat, not trash bag.
We're dropping names in the hat, and then we're gonna pick a name for our winner for the $100 giveaway. So go ahead and drop
Okay.
your Cash Apps. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight
Eight.
right now. So we need more. We got 61 people, and we only got 8.
Maybe only 8 people need that hundo, man.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Maybe only 8 people, and we're all you got to do is stay locked in. It's gonna be a random time when we pick the name, so you got to stay tuned in to win that hundo. And all you got to do is just put your Cash App name in here, yo.
So it's all my family put in their Cash App. So
Yeah, there we go. There they go. There they go. Here they go. Light them up.
there they go.
Shout out to DJ Seattle's finest, Uso Jordan. I see you, baby.
Hey Vince, go ahead and talk to them. I got to write down all these Cash Apps. They coming
Right,
in
okay.
crazy right now.
So put your Cash Apps in there. We are going to give away $100 to a random listener. We want to thank you. This is just a small way for us to just say thank you, to make it fun. Thank you guys for tuning in and for rocking with us. We are super appreciative. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. We actually have a special announcement. We have Fire Fridays Unplugged. This Unplugged 2 will happen this Friday, and we have 2 amazing artists that we want to share with you all. We're going to come on. That's one of our surprises. And then also next week for Fire Fridays, we also have a special appearance from an artist who comes to us all the way from New Zealand, the land down under. So we're excited to make those announcements. So as you're tuned in right now, yep, I see them. They're coming in, Manny.
Bro, they coming in.
They
right
are
now.
coming in, son. That's what I'm talking about. Just
My
call
cousin
and-
from Samoa said, "Is this open to international?"
the international fees. Bahia singa com ka. So we're going to stay U.S. bound on this one. When we get a little more bread, we'll be able to. No. If you got somebody, even if you're like, because we learned this with Punia Lava, right, Manny?
Yeah.
That in New Zealand, Australia, they don't have Cash App, they don't have Venmo, right? So that made it. They didn't make it tough, but it made it a little difficult for to honor those artists that come to us from those places. And so we want to thank everybody that supported and donated. We're able to just we did it old school, right, Manny? We did a Western Union. We had a Western Union, their donations, and they were super appreciative and grateful. So thank you. If you're looking, if you see, let me get out the way here. Oh, can you still see that? There it goes. United States Census 2020. We're coming off a great conversation last week where we talked about, something very difficult as it relates to racism in America and injustice in America. And so we were fortunate to have
I like that little lean back you did.
You like that little lean back, Goose?
Lean
See,
back.
that's why you gotta wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and run with me to around Mount Rainier to come.
So you can lean back.
Yeah, man. So when you lean back, it's easy. We're like, look at that, baby. That's the product of waking up at 6 a.m., praying for 45 minutes, running to Mount Rainier, come back, run to downtown Seattle, come back, run to Olympia, man. Anyways, we're coming off a great conversation last week about injustice in America, and we want a big shout out to Mr. Marlon Henderson.
Yeah.
Also to Pastor Paul Poching.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for rocking with us last week. We talked, and there were some great gems. We also posted some resources on the Big Ooze Facebook page and our IG page around, how you can make an immediate impact. Definitely prayers for the protesters that are still on the front line, on the streets right now protesting. And we just pray that the Lord continue to cover all of you guys in that. And that is an important part of getting our voices heard. But there are some tangible things that can happen immediately, which is one, we shared this last week, is going to the census. My poly people, please go fill out the census.
Book, tell them what the census does and why it's so important, Noose.
the census is, it like dictates a lot of how funding happens and how that's being distributed to, like, organizations of color that are in the
Yep.
community, right? And
Yep.
so we can't say, hey, we need $5 million because we got, uh 400,000 Pacific Islanders here, and they're like, well, prove it. The census says otherwise,
Yeah.
right? And so, listen, some people are afraid because they're like, you might be. It doesn't matter if you don't have to be documented, right? If you're filling out the census, all we want is accurate numbers. We want you to go to the census, fill out the census, and if you're filling it out, you fill it out for everybody that's in your household, whether they're documented or not. We
That's
just
right.
need accurate numbers to show how many folks that are, fall under the demographics of API that are in America right now.
Yep.
So that's one way that you can do that to make
This
a
is
direct impact.
Yeah, this is so good when we're talking about direct impact, because if you tuned in was it last week, right, when we talked with Paul Marlin,
Mm-hmm.
we covered so much great stuff, a lot of things that I've learned, and injustice. All right, we saw it. Yeah, book said injustice. We got it.
Injustice.
Anyways,
That's what I meant to say.
but this is so good because when we talk about words, Boog, and we talk about actions, those are two different things. And so when we're talking about change and we're talking about this and we're talking about that, that's one part of it, right? The
Yeah.
next part is putting um, action behind those words. And so doing the census, and then we'll get into talking about voting too. But right now we're talking about the census. This is one way where we can um, get some funding for our communities, for
Absolutely.
our programs in the communities to help, um, you know, our
Mm-hmm.
communities. So please, this is one way we can be active and not just talk about change.
Yeah.
Let's be active in wanting change.
There's so many different layers.
Yeah.
It supports different policies that impact our people, our community of people, Asian Pacific Islanders, and so it is super important. And like folks, I see folks on here say it only takes a couple minutes. It's
Yep.
not that long.
It's true.
It's not that long. It's 20. It is. I want to say it's 2020 census.gov.
Yeah.
We'll post it after this. We'll do send another follow post.
And
But
even
it's
if you
something
just
to.
Google it, even if you just
Yeah.
Google it, just type in how do I fill out the census for 2020. It'll give you all your information. Um, Voting, right, Boog, is another
Yeah.
way where we can be
Absolutely.
active. You don't like what Killer Mike was saying. You don't like the people in office, vote them out. Vote the next
Mm-hmm.
person in. You don't like what's happening in your local, vote them in. Vote those people that you want in. This is the only way we're gonna get our voice heard is when we vote, and so that's why voting is so important. And so the website for voting is www.usa.gov/register to vote. And the same thing, you can Google it. How do I register to vote? And it'll give you all the instructions on how to do that. But why voting is so important?
I mean, if you tapped in last week, we aired a clip of a Killer Mike, who's a community activist out in Atlanta, and I mean this same messaging just all across the board. If you even for us that are if I'm in Tacoma, I'm in Lakewood, wherever you're at, King County, Pierce County, Thurston County, right? If you don't like certain prosecutors, right? These folks, these elected officials that we have who are governing our cities, our communities, and you don't agree, well, this is one way for you to be heard, right? And so oftentimes that happens is that we go, and I've been guilty of it too prior to not having this information. I had to like learn. Somebody had to sit me down and make me understand the importance of voting. Like, if you
Yep.
don't vote, this is what happens. Like, these folks that you don't like or that are making, different decisions on different laws and policies that impact us as people
Yep.
of color, right?
Yep.
This is why it's happening because one, we're not voting. And so
Yep.
you have to do your research. You're not just going to go there and just vote. Like, do your research on the candidates, on the policies. Like, when you fill that out, like, I'm not gonna lie. When I was 18, 19, I didn't understand, and really, honestly, I didn't care. At the
Yeah.
time, I was young and naive and very, very stupid.
Yeah.
And so it took folks like my parents to educate me on, like, I was just like checking stuff, because mom and pop would be like, make sure you vote. And I'm like, yep. And I would just say, I tell my dad, who you voting for? And I didn't really care. But as you grow, as you progress, as you learn, as you gain a little wisdom, you understand like how these systems impact us, right? And so this is one way, and we that power is right at our fingertips, Oos,
Yeah.
right? It's just like
And it goes back to what you were saying. Like, if you don't like the president, if you don't like the governor, if you don't like the senator, have you done anything? You know what I mean? Have you done anything action wise to make your voice be heard? You know what I'm
absolutely,
saying? And so this is exactly the way to get your people into those
absolutely.
positions that'll turn around and affect your life. You know what I mean? Because majority of us, and I'm gonna speak for a lot of us, right? Because I was one of them too, where we complain. Oh, have you voted though? No, I haven't voted. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, talking about change and then doing something about change are two different things. But when they both are done, then you begin to see the change in your life, in your communities, in your cities, in your states. You know what I'm saying? And so, please get
Yeah.
out there and vote. www.usa.gov/register to vote.
Yes. Please go vote. Go vote, 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 vote right now. If you don't like whoever it is that's in office, that's like we said, governing your community, vote them out.
Yeah.
That is your voice. That is your right. And so that is one way that you can move quickly to make tangible change within your community and talk, like get into different forums or talk to people about who and why, learn, tap in these folks that are, you know, lobbying for these positions, like they have a platform where they can share what their thoughts are. You can do your own research and see. And if it's in alignment with your beliefs and your own value system, hey, that's your prerogative. Manny and I aren't here to tell you who to vote for, so on and so forth, so to speak. We're just asking you all to one, fill out your census, and then set, and more importantly, also vote. And then we want to offer some resources, right? Because that was some powerful conversation that we had last week.
Yeah.
What are some resources if you're interested in supporting our African American brothers and sisters here locally in Pierce County? There's a couple organizations, right, Manny?
I know the Tacoma Urban League. If you go on their website and Google them, check out their website. They're strong supporters on just helping people of color change
Mm,
happen for us. People who grew up in the hood and know that lifestyle and what that brings about
mm,
and stuff like that. And so these people are really, man, they're action takers, man. They take action in really trying to bring change in our communities. We all know what it is, man. If you grew up on the streets, you grew up in the hood, you know exactly how bad it can get, and you know how bad we need to change in our communities. And so supporting local groups like this in your communities, and this is for Tacoma, right? Tacoma Urban League. But even in your own cities, do research, look for those groups, and then be very wise on who you're donating or who spending your
yeah.
time. Do research on the CEO. Do research on the people that's involved. What is their main prerogative? What is their main goals for their
Mm,
programs? Because just like anything, just like anything in this world, there's good and then there's evil too. There's bad intentions too. And so do your research. Be very wise and diligent in doing your research. This is not research, guys. Book. Let me talk to him for a little bit. This is
Talk to
not.
them.
This is not research where you go and you see your friends post on Facebook and think that was research. That is
Mm,
not research, guys. We got to do better at looking thoroughly through things.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between looking and seeking. Uh,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? When you seek for something, when you most of the time you'll find what you're looking for. So please do your due diligence, and it all comes back to us. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
everything that we do, it all comes back to us. And so if we're voting our people in, if we're doing the census, if we're then it'll only bless our communities, which comes back to us. But if we don't do our part, if we don't support local businesses, like that can bring the kind of change that we need in our communities, then we cannot turn around and complain.
absolutely.
I remember one time, Moose, I was complaining one time
Hmm.
about some stuff that was happening. And I'm not gonna mention any names or any place I was working, but I was complaining, right? And then I called somebody, and then the person told me, he said, "Oh, have you been praying more than you've been complaining?" And I
Wow.
was like, "Oh."
Bars. Wow.
It's like, and I was, you know, I have no excuse because I grew up in the church and I know how powerful prayer is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you might not be a church person who's on the feed, but what I'm trying to say is, man, are you doing your research more than complaining? Are you voting
Mm,
more than you're complaining? Are you filling out the census more than you're complaining? You
mm.
know what I'm saying? So if we want to talk about putting action behind our words, then this is the way to do it, man. And this is why we're spending a lot of time, quality time, talking about this stuff because of how important there is. And I see that the feed agrees with everything that's going on as well. So
Yeah. Yeah. I like what Leah's saying here. Change starts with us.
exactly,
Change starts with us, right? And that's so true. And to Manny's point, I mean, just thank you for dropping those gems, bro.
hmm
Because the truth is, as humans, man, we're all guilty of that, right? Like sometimes it's just kind of our natural instinct to like complain about something, right? Or da 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 da. I've learned that just like in life through my children, just and the different ways that the Lord has chastened me, um, to different moments in my life. To like, are you complaining about, and just not
yeah,
looking at like COVID, right? COVID-19. Like, I mean, at the beginning of this whole ordeal, it was like post after post
yeah,
after post. Every news outlet, every channel you turn to was just talking about COVID-19, and it made you feel some type of way. Like there was this fear that kind of came over you, and that and it was kind of tough because then you face real life problems like, man, you're out of a job, right?
yeah,
What I mean, you don't know, how you're going to take care of your family, how you're going to pay the mortgage, how you're going to pay the rent, yada yada yada. There's all these different things, but then there's so much beauty, right, in the chaos, in the midst
yeah,
of the chaos, that we sometimes forget to think about the beauty for us as a family. I can speak to my family. Shout out to, any of my family that's on right now, my MK fam, all my family. Shout out to my wife as well, who's on the front line,
Hi,
essential
Judy.
worker. Hey, what's up, babe? Love you. Who's working at the hospital right now. But like, we, in the last 4 months, and don't get me wrong, not that we're not praying people. Of course, we're praying people, but to have that intentional time together, we as a
Yeah,
family, my extended family, we have a Zoom call that goes all the way to Georgia, bro.
yeah, yeah,
My bro who's out in Georgia. Shout out to my host Rob and Sis Lee and the whole Georgia fam, right? They're all the way out in Georgia, right? And so we've been, for the last 4 months, we've done devotion at 7:30 a.m. Every time I come back from my run from Mount Rainier, we get ready for 7:30 a.m. devotion, and then at 7:30 every evening, we pray together. Like normally we have that prayer time when there's a function or a birthday party where we're all together. But we've had that time for the last 4 months. We've been able to
that's
share
amazing.
the word of God together
Yeah,
and grow and start our day off. That's
yeah,
like just such a blessing. And it's brought us closer, bro.
yeah.
It's brought us
It's
closer.
it's funny because you know, when we look at everything that's going on around us, all we see was negative. Like you said, post after post after post about COVID-19. And then we started seeing, you know, people dying, people who were affected from what was going on around us. And a lot of times when we see that stuff, it's the only thing we can see. But
Mm,
but if we just take a step back and we think about, man, I just woke up today. What?
yeah. Yeah.
I'm breathing right now. What? You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? And just being able to like spend time, and then you start to think about things that are really important in life. And you know, I think, you know, Boog, you brought me onto Zoom, and then I used it for my family. I told my family, hey, download Zoom. This app is cool. We can all be on at the same time. And then that's, you know, during COVID-19, we also did the same thing where we're doing
mm,
family prayers together. We're breaking the Word of God. I have one cousin. Shout out to Eunice, who's always talking about health.
mm.
Health, you know, she's always documenting
Yeah.
meals and keto meals and all this. Not really keto, but just what does she
How to
do?
live, how to live, how to eat
Healthy.
right. I
Yeah,
see
how to eat
Eunice.
right.
Shout out to Eunice. And she be doing that, man.
Yeah,
And that's just so
and
dope.
our Zoom went all the way, you know, to Samoa. You know, we have family out there who
Wow.
Zoom in. We have three sisters out there who Zoom in: Hawaii, Cali, Vegas, and then Washington.
Wow.
And so it's been amazing, despite all the things that are going on around us, to kind of just take a step back and look and say, man, we're breathing, and that's good enough for me to be thankful. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's more than enough for me to be thankful. Who's controlling the air? Who's controlling the wind? Who gets to decide that if I wake up, I get to take another breath? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
just so having a spirit of thankfulness and just appreciating God, man, in everyday
Yeah.
life. Just just looking at there's bad
Absolutely.
stuff going on, but there's also good, great stuff that's going on as well, man.
Yeah, and to Manny's point, he shared something personal earlier. If you're just joining the feed about how he got involved in this work, working with young people, and I just want to say, just in case I forget to say that, it wasn't me. I'm just a vessel. All that glory belongs to God. It was
Amen.
nothing, right? It was nothing, you know, unique that I did. That's what we're supposed to do as Usos, as
Mm.
families, right? We're supposed to be helping each other out. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
God just used me to help, you know, direct Manny towards his calling. And
Yeah.
so that happens, and you recognize that. But I don't take no credit for that. That glory belongs to the Lord, man. That was all His doing, man. It's what was done for me to get to where I'm at. So I want to shout out folks like Lena Thompson, who's been a long time mentor of mine. Paul Platou, of course, mom and dad. The Bible says,
Yeah.
only a fool seeks his own counsel,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's important to like find those people that you trust in, who will give you good counseling and not give you any
Amen.
corrupt theology, because I think a lot of
Yeah.
times that's where we get it wrong, man. It's just this corrupt theology, man. And so
Oh man.
it's basic. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for what you're doing, Manny, and just that amazing word, because it's super super important. And for anybody tuned in, like look for those moments, man, that during this COVID time that have been so meaningful for you. We'd ask that you share with us. Like the truth is, I always say, yeah, I'm close with my kids, da 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 da. But like, when you're in traffic, when you're going through the hustle and bustle of work and like your everyday commitments, that sometimes a lot of that time is lost. So in this
Yeah.
time of pandemic, bro, I learned how to be a barber.
Yeah.
I learned how to make masi samoa. I'm the cable man. I'm like, right. I'm the plumber.
Yeah.
Like, I feel closer to my children. I've learned more about who they are, how I need to change my parenting so that I can be there to support. So just so many gems and so many blessings during this time. We hope that our viewers and family that are tuned in, that you can also appreciate and see the value in that as well, man. So thank you. So make sure you go vote. Make sure you fill out that census. Check out the resources that we have, that we've posted
Yeah.
around getting support and making an impact in your community today. What else we got on the agenda, Manny?
We gotta give a shout out, man, to our listeners, bruh.
Yes.
We hit 1,000 this week, and so we're
Oh,
excited about that. Let's
can we
give
get
a
some horns or something? No hand claps.
my bad, my bad.
Yes. Shout out to everybody that has been
Is it too
following.
late? Is it too late for
No,
the
no, it's
horns?
not too late. We officially hit our 1K over 1K followers.
Let's go. Followers.
Hey. Yes, thank you to everybody for following the page. We want to continue to reach out and just connect with more and more of our people and those who have an interest in just what Big Goose Media is about. Thank you. And then
Oh, sorry. It
we,
was
we
my
have a
re-
winner. We have a winner, and so our 1K follower was the Uso Tupo, man. He was our 1K follower, and he comes to us all the way from Alabama, bro.
Let's go.
Alabama. Praise God. Yeah.
Let's go. Thank you so much for all our followers, all our
Congratulations.
listeners, and
Yeah.
we had come up with this, uh, some small to be thankful, and so we made a post about giving our whoever was gonna, because we were stuck at
900.
999 for a
Yeah.
while, right?
Yeah.
So we made a post, and then the Uso, what's his name again, Bug?
Tupo.
Tupo.
Tupo Pitaya.
Yeah, became the 1,000 follower, and so we're gonna send out a Big Goose hoodie to him. And for those
He's a
of you
big
who,
dude.
yeah, oh, is he?
A big dude. He's
I
like
don't know the Uso.
six. He's like 6'6", like
Oh wow,
big dude, man. Good Uso though, man. Shout out to all his fans. They're from, he's original Washington boy. Kind of grew up here, early part of his life, but spent most of the rest of his life out down south, man. So shout out to all my Usos that are down south, man. We see y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Love
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Thank y'all for
Even
supporting it.
my cousin Tua Tagovailoa is from Alabama.
Oh, that's your cousin? Is
That's
it
my
your
cousin,
cousin or
but
is it Ngalu's cousin or
that's my
Ngalu's
cousin.
nephew? It's your
Well,
cousin.
Galu always wanted to be part of my family, and so that's where the connection is with Tua. But my family moved to Miami now. I don't know if you've seen the draft.
Oh,
They
oh,
moved
I seen that,
to
man. I seen
Miami now.
that. So can we get your cousin on the show or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta talk to my sister who is just.
Yes. Please, Uso, Ngalu, man, or any of the Tango Law family that are on the line, we'd love to have two on the show, man, to talk about all his success and just everything that it's been up to leading to this point in the NFL and that accomplishment, man. We celebrate that milestone with you. Thank you for putting our people on. We appreciate you, love and support. So if you haven't liked the page right now, that's one tangible thing that you could do right now. If you're not going to fill out the census, at least like the Big Oos Radio page. You like and share it. Right, it's super easy. That's all you got to do. And share this page right now. If you're on the live right now, just click share. All you got to do is click share and just write tap in with BUR so we can rock. What else we got on the agenda, Uso?
Unplug, baby. Let's get back to talking about unplug because
Unplug.
I got some videos that I want to share to highlight some of our guests that's coming on this Friday. But go ahead and share about that.
Yeah.
I'll get these videos queued up.
So if you tuned into our first Unplug, I want to shout out to all the artists who were on Unplug, brother Sap.
Yeah.
Tula Fale. Did I say it right?
Yep.
Sap, because I always mess that up, right? The Uso Sap, Tula Fale, also the Lolongo sisters who were on that card. Shout out to the Uso JJ Kalapueva Green, who was on the first Unplug. And then also all the way from New Zealand, we have Punia Lava.
Yeah.
Like that was such a treat, man. I mean that Unplug went to like almost like 1:30 in the morning, and folks were still rocking with us, man. We had like almost 150 people on the live that night, man. It was just so great. So thank you, guys. And we're coming upon our next Unplug. Unplug will happen.
Second one.
Second Unplug, which will happen the first week of every month. The first Friday of every month will be Unplugged. And so I'm proud to announce that for Unplugged, this Friday, Manny and I talked, we prayed, and we thought with all that's going on around us, in the midst of what we're seeing in the nation happening right now, with COVID-19, that we wanted something a little more uplifting. Yeah. Fire Fridays is usually where you can just jam, and you can still jam, do what you want to do, right? That's your prerogative. But Manny and I decided that we wanted to do Unplugged Gospel Night.
Yeah.
Unplugged Gospel Night. So we have two amazing groups or artists who are on the card for this Friday. And the first one who will be blessing the Big Oos Radio Unplugged stage and they're local boys, but when I say locals, they're from Washington. They reside here in Washington, but some of them are like from Hawaii. Right? Yep. From Hawaii and like different parts of the state. But ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage for Unplugged Gospel Night this Friday, we have For His Glory.
Yes, sir.
Yes, clap it up for His Glory. They are an amazing a cappella group. And we're excited to have them. Man, you gonna play their music right now? Okay. Let me see y'all light it up for His Glory.
Child, I'm gonna walk that milky white way. Oh, child, one of these days. Yes, I'm gonna walk that milky white way. Child, one of these days. Well, I'm gonna walk up and take my stand. I'm gonna join that Christian band. That's where we'll walk that milky white way. Oh, child, one of these days. Jesus. Whoa, child, one of these days. Yes, I'm gonna meet my loving Jesus. Child, one of these days, yes, well, I'm gonna walk up and shake his hand. I'm gonna join that Christian band. That's when we walk that milky white way. Oh, child, one of these days.
Tell them what we're gonna do, Grayson.
I'm gonna meet God the Father, oh child, and God the Son, yes, God and the Son. Yes, I'm going to meet God the Father, yes, and God the Son.
Ooh-wee. Them boys is fire. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the Big Oos Radio Unplugged virtual stage this Friday, starting at 9 p.m.
Yes, sir.
We have For His Glory. Shout out to the Uso, Roscoe, right? Roscoe's actually a good Uso of yours, man. You want to talk about that relationship?
Yeah, me and Roscoe, we grew up in the 94 block.
94 block, White Pahoo.
Yep. And so the Uso Mikey, Roscoe, and all the other Usos that are on there, I've known this group from Hawaii, and I'm just happy to have them on the show, man.
Yeah, man. Just a solid Uso. I know him, Roscoe Goodus, another.
He said they sang at your church a couple times.
They did. We had them. They blessed us on one of our youth nights, and their group came and they sung.
Nice.
And, man, just anointed, right? Yeah. Those boys are anointed, especially the bass dude, right?
Oh, man.
That dude's bass is nasty.
Yeah, Ngalu will say that's him singing on bass for the group. But if you look at the picture, there's no Ngalu standing in the picture. And he's also lying online for everybody that's on the live right now. He's saying that's his nephews. Those are all my nephews.
Oh, those are your nephews.
No, I'm just playing. But I'm happy. This is for all you. I don't know about you, Book, but I grew up. I remember in Waipo High School, we would stand in the stairwells and we would try to harmonize, the doo-wops and the shooter the dupes, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm happy to have this a cappella group on. They're going to be jamming a couple numbers for us on Unplugged Gospel Night, just to bring some uplifting music, some spiritual music for our times that we're going through right now. And I think that it'll be a great show. Yeah,
absolutely. So thank you. Shout out to For His Glory for taking the time to be with us and rock with us. A cappella music. It's something that we as Pacific Islanders, as Samoans, can relate to, because we come from an oral culture where everything is through song and dance, and just that a cappella and that doo-wop is something that's. I remember back in the day when I used to sing doo-wop, a cappella. It was me, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I don't know if you guys ever heard the group. We were called New Edition or something like that. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that group, but. Yeah, me and my Usos.
Roscoe get plenty of uncles. Everybody claiming to be his uncle on the live feed right now.
So shout out to For His Glory. And the next on the card, ladies and gentlemen, he's a local boy. Yes, he actually has strong ties and roots in Hawaii as well, but has since moved to the Northwest. And I mean, dude's got over 1 million views on all his YouTube videos. You have seen him in the Bisupo Choir. Ladies and gentlemen, Blessing Gospel Night for Unplugged. We have the talented Mr. Tyler Maunga.
se fia fia Lupeo le vanue Nue malie Pese male fia fia Pese male fa fetai Pese ole anoto Ia le hotele ai Sabali vali maia Donna se fia fia Lupeo le vanue Nue malie Pese male fia fia Pese male fa fetai Pese ole anoto Ia le hotele Pese male fa fetai Pese ole adoto Ia le hotele ai Pese male fia fia Pese male fa fetai Pese ole adoto Ia le hotele ai Due Marie, due Marie, due Marie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where you at, Book?
I'm right here, Oos. Man, Tyler Monga. Shout out to Tyler Monga. Let me see you light up that live feed right now for the Uso Tyler Monga, who will be blessing Unplugged Gospel Night this Friday. Two dope artists, right, Manny?
Yep.
I was just about to cuss right there. I was just about to cuss right there, right before I said gospel. Right, going back to what Manny said about PKs, about pastors. These are some of the things that we got to deal with, right? Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. Just jokes.
Ooze, what is that cuss? What is
Huh?
that?
Oh, let me show everybody your mess now. Yo.
Let's continue to pray
Gospel,
for our
gospel.
precious
Yeah,
kids.
please, especially me. Yo, this Friday, gospel night is gonna be super fire. So
Yeah.
make sure you get tapped in. We got For His Glory on the card, and then we have the Uso Tyler Monk. We also have another special announcement about another artist who's gonna be rocking Fire Fridays next week, Friday, and
This is gonna be dope.
of course, we'll have our very own Mr. JJ. Will be rocking Fire Fridays. Right, look at JJ. JJ, can you see my ice? JJ, I'm gonna if you don't rock Fire Fridays, JJ, Tina's on the live feed right now.
Ooze, this is the best way to do it. Ooze, just call him out on the live.
I'm gonna call you out on live. JJ, we good? Uncle Book's house next week Friday for Fire Fridays, right? It's gonna be dope. We have someone who this is where I first learned about. I was sharing with Manny earlier. Like, I didn't really know too much about the whole mashup game and how, I understood it, but I didn't know it was a thing until I saw this artist and her videos. And so we are fortunate. Manny and I were able to connect with her earlier today, and we're excited to have her. She comes to us from New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw her on The Voice New Zealand, rocking Fire Friday. Or I'm sorry, X Factor. Rocking the stage for Fire Friday next week Friday. We have Mrs. Niecy Collins, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Niecy, yo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, she's dope, man. Those mashups, just so gifted.
mataufi mau. E ai fita I o uluma malu I tau ua mai mau. Ia matala I le lalo langi E o mai E fau le palo tava E le manu malo. There is freedom within, there is freedom without. Try to catch the deluge in the paper cup. Ooh, there's a battle ahead, many battles are lost, but you never see the end of the road while you're traveling with me. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. You know they won't win. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come to build a wall between us. Ele malo.
What's up, man? You there?
Yep. Sorry.
She's fire.
You know what I'm doing, Boog?
Fire. What are you doing, bro?
So during the video, right? I
Mm-hmm.
was trying to run upstairs and look for the scissors. So
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me breathing hard, but I couldn't find it. So I'm over here ripping.
Oh, wow.
I'm ripping it so I can break up all these names and.
That's funny, bro. Gee, man, can you get my Uso some scissors down in his
So-
studio, please? Gee, if you're listening, on the way home, stop by Walmart. Causa said, come on here, güero. It's only $2.99.
So
My Uso has everything down there. He's got everything you can imagine. If you've been to Manny's studio, you know this dude has everything in there except for a pair of scissors.
So look, I looked at the video, right, and it said 237. I said, okay, 237. I think I can find scissors in 237.
Did you? Let me ask you this: Did you run upstairs? Did you run? Did
So
you leave
I went upstairs. I didn't make it back in time.
So you don't have no scissors.
He said, Manny, are you there? I said, so before I could answer, I had to control my breathing.
Sully, that's why I said,
Oh man,
come with me to when I run to Mount Rainier in the morning. Come. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
That's
so
too
we're
funny,
cracking
man.
up right now.
Too funny, man. If you're just jumping on, make sure you put in your Cash App. We're getting ready. We're gonna close it out here in like 2 minutes. So if you haven't posted your Cash App, I see a couple folks who posted their Cash Apps on there. We want to get those last ones in there before we do our giveaway. But shout out to Nisi Collins. We were able to connect with her today. You know, she is an amazing artist. Go to her YouTube channel and like watch all her videos. Effortless, man.
Yeah.
Effortless, man. And
you guys are
just-
gonna hear it in the interview. Sorry, Boog.
yeah, no.
You guys are
No.
gonna hear it in the interview. But when Boog was talking with her, man, such a humble spirit, man.
Yeah.
You can just feel good vibes and good energy, and so like, you know, to us, we saw her on TV, and you know, we're like, oh man, who's this amazing girl, right? And when Boog reached out to her, she was like, oh, I'm nobody. Like, I'm honored to.
Yeah.
Oh wow, people want to talk to me, like that. And man, right there, I knew I was like, this is gonna be dope. When
Yeah.
it's just a real keen, humble spirit to talk to, man. So I'm excited to have her on. And then she's amazing, with that performance.
Dope.
Oh my gosh, that, like Niche said, that performance alone was, whoo, out of this world, man.
And if you watch all of her X Factor performances, like when we talk, she's like, yeah, she arranged like, all that stuff, man, which was so dope in terms of like the music part of her performances, man. She had full autonomy of that, which is so dope. And she's such a humble soul. Like when we connected with her, she was just like, I can't believe you guys even want me to perform, like type deal. She's just real humble. She teaches out there in New Zealand, so we'll get a chance to like, talk to her. She's gonna share, parts of her story and her journey, and so we're excited to connect with her. But we're just so grateful to have her on. Remember, they're a whole day ahead of us in New Zealand, so we'll be airing that show Fire Fridays on Friday, but it'll be Saturday in New Zealand. So, Nisi, I know you're on. I see Nisi on the live too. I just want to say thank you. It was great to connect with you. And she won't say nothing on this live because that's just the type of person she is. So I know you're listening, Nisi, from all of your fans here. And this is what we told her, like, hey, we're here stateside, so we don't get to see a lot of the stuff that, your fan base in like New Zealand and Australia and that part of the world, how they get to see you and view you. And we told her, like, man, this is a gift for us here, stateside on the West Coast and the Northwest, man, to be able to see you on Fire Fridays. It's dope. And so we're excited to have her. So thank you to Nisi. We love you. And we can't wait to connect with you next week for sound check.
Yes, sir.
So what's the consensus here, Manny? Are we done? We got all the cash apps in there?
I'm doing the last two names, but I just seen some people add their names in. So
okay, Galu just posted one.
Yeah, Steelers Boo Boo. So we're gonna take his original one out, the Nalu Salu one, and then put in the Steelers Boo Boo since that's his new cash app. And then we'll see who has the last laugh when Steelers Boo Boo wins, and then we try to send 100 and it gets rejected. So
yeah, so okay, so cash apps are in.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get these last few.
Absolutely, man. Let's we'll let Manny do his due diligence. If you're just hopping on, we want you to we've asked everybody to post a cash app link so we can give away $100 just on behalf of Big Goose Radio. We wanted to just bless you all for rocking with us, for tuning in with us, for just staying loyal to us, and also just to celebrate we're over 1,000 followers on our Facebook page, and we need to get and also our Instagram. If you're on Instagram, please go like and follow us on Instagram, and also YouTube. If you missed the show, please like our YouTube channel. You can go there and view any past shows that are on there and just jam. Like, that's the dope part of it. Okay, we got a couple more coming in. Did you already get Lupa's Cash App?
Yeah, well,
Lupa just posted a Cash App.
She has Venmo, so I got Venmo too, so I can send it to her.
Okay, so let's
We got Nika, we got Jamie, Eunice. People are just reposting their Cash App just to make sure that. Right there, that was the one.
You put Tells in there. South.
Okay, I'll get that one. Shadow 081215. Okase Umi. What is that? Your phone? Is that your phone number?
That's your social security number or what?
1215. All right. Boom. Let me play this song for you. So right at the end of this song, this is the one I was telling you about today. He just dropped it yesterday.
Why don't we do this? Let's post. Are you able to play the video? Because we want to show our senior dedication video one time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll play it one time through. So if you missed it, just go ahead and reshare this, and put Class of 2020 BUR dedication. So those families that didn't get to see it can tap in. We'll watch it one more time, and then when we come back from this video, we're going to pick out of a trash bag who is the winner of the $100. Big Goose Radio, Manny and Boog. We live on the line. Make sure you fill out that census. Let's get it.
You guys are so messed up, man. Hold on real quick. Let me cue this up.
Yeah, you good, bro. You good. You good. D Malippe, I just came in. That's it. Oh, Messi. Messi just posted her one. Okay, after Messi, that's it. No more cash apps, please. We have to pick. Messi's the last one. Okay, we're gonna honor our seniors one more time. If you didn't get a chance to watch this, share this video and write in there hashtag BUR class of 2020 senior
Ready?
dedication.
Here we go.
Thanks, Messi.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all
Cash App names.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming, but there's a voice inside my head saying you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's a climb. The struggles I'm facing, the chances I'm taking, sometimes might knock me down, but no, I'm not breaking. I may not know it, but these are the moments that I'm gonna remember most. Yeah, you just gotta keep going, and I gotta be strong and just keep pushing on. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. And sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's the climb. Keep on moving, climbing, moving, climbing. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. Ain't about how fast I get there. Ain't about what's waiting on the other side. Yeah, it's the climb. Climbing, oh. Keep on moving, climbing, moving, climbing, moving, climbing.
I came to win, to fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, survive, to prosper, to rise, to fly. To I wish today it would rain all day. Maybe that'll kinda make the pain go away. Trying to forgive you for abandoning me. Praying, but I think I'm still an angel away. Angel away, yeah, strange in a way. Maybe that is why I chase strangers away. They got they snuffed out aiming at me, but I become Neo when they aiming at me. Me against them, me against enemies, me against friends. Somehow they both seem to become one. A sea full of sharks and they all smell blood. They start coming and I start rising. Must be surprising, I'm just surmising. I win, thrive, soar, higher, 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 more fire.
To fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive,
blocks me in. Suffocating every time it locks me in. Painting their own pictures and they crop me in. But I will remain where the top begins. Cause I am not a word, I am not a line. I am not a girl that can ever be defined. I am not fly, I am levitation. I represent an entire generation. I hear the criticism loud and clear. That is how I know that the time is near. See, we become alive in a time of fear. And I ain't got no much time to fear. Cry my eyes out for days upon days. Such a heavy burden placed upon me. But when you go hard, your nays become yays. Yankee Stadium with Jays and Kanye.
To fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise, to fly. To fight, to conquer, to thrive. I came to win, to survive, to prosper, to rise, to fly.
Yes,
Yeza. Man, it's such a beautiful dedication, bro.
it was.
Like I saw somebody on the live say, like, watching that made them super emotional. That's true, man. You watch that, you think about all that the seniors have gone through this year, man. Just a small token of appreciation and just a way for Big Goose Radio to show our love and honor all of your seniors. So thank you to everybody that sent in pictures and trusted us with those pictures to be able to display them and honor them in a way that I know Manny and I are super proud of. So thank you. Shout out to the class of 2020. Congratulations to you all. And make sure you invite us. If you have a drive through a party, invite us, right, Manny?
Yeah, invite us to the party, man.
Yeah, we just want a plate and say congratulations.
Say congratulations to the senior and appreciate all the hard work. Like what Boog was saying, man. I just want to echo that. Congratulations, class of 2020. You guys did it, despite everything that tried to kill your joy, kill your peace. God was rocking with y'all the whole way, and we was rocking with y'all the whole way. So, congratulations to you guys.
Yeah, it's been some unique ones happening, and it's been interesting to see how families have been celebrating their seniors. So, thank you.
Can I share a story real quick? I forgot to mention this. But, with all the rioting and stuff that's been going on, and even the peaceful protests and all of that stuff, there was some looting going on, right? And my parents told me this story. Last week they went to go to Walmart to do some shopping and didn't know that Walmart closed early because of the stuff that was going on. And so when they drove there was some pallets and carts that were stacked in front of the doors. Nobody. So my mom was kind of confused. She didn't know what was going on. And so she kind of looked at her phone and kind of went through what was going on. And she found out, stores are closed early because of, the looting and the rioting and stuff like that. The extra, the nonsense stuff that people were doing. I don't want to get it confused. I'm all for protesting and peaceful protesting and all of that. But, there was also looting and rioting that was going on. Anyways, my mom just felt on her spirit to, she looked at my dad and she said, "Hon, can we drive around the parking lot and just pray? Let's just pray for this Walmart and pray for the stores around here." And so they started circling the Walmart and they began to pray, and then it started getting a little bit darker. When they did the last round, they went around the Walmart one more time. They came back to the front and they seen a couple cars in the front. And they looked like they had some weapons and, and some stuff that they were about to go break into some stores and stuff. And man, this is courage that I always pray and wish that I have,
Mm.
that I can, well, one day become like. But my mom said that promptly in her spirit, she was like, just go, babe, drive in front of those cars and let's pray over those kids. And so they drove right in front of the two cars, Zeus, and they stretched out their hands and they started praying over them. And I said, and while she was telling me this, I said, Mom, how were the people looking at you? And she said that they were looking at her like, what? Is this lady crazy? What is she doing praying over us? What the heck? And so after they got done praying, they went and, they act like they was leaving. And then they kind of circled around and kind of watched from a distance to see what would happen. And the car ended up packing up their stuff and driving off. And
Wow.
so who knows what would have happened?
Wow.
Who knows what might have happened? But just the courage and the fearlessness for, and I'm not sharing this because it's my parents. It could have been anybody telling me this story, and I would have shared it on here.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And just to say like how powerful prayer is, and that was a reminder for me, and even for me to see and ask my mom a question like, "What were the people looking at you like? What were the kids?" And my mom said, when I was listening to her story, it didn't matter what they looked at us like.
Yeah.
We know the power of God that is in us.
Yeah.
And we're going to stretch our hands and pray. So, it's just an encouragement for all of us that are on the live.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter what you looked at as. You do your part in what you're called to do. You know what I'm saying? And so that was an encouragement to me. Asking my mom. Now I think back, I'm like, man, that was a dumb question, but it was just for me to realize, like, hey, it doesn't matter what the world's always going to look at us like we're crazy. But as long as we're doing our part in serving God and serving our communities, man. So I just wanted to share that with everything that's going on, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's a powerful story. I know when Manny first shared that to me last week sometime, I was just like, man, super encouraged by that. Just the wisdom over mom and dad to intercede in that moment and to trust God. And like we talked about, like that wasn't by accident, right? That was purpose. Like, the Lord put mom and dad there, covered them, right? Gave them the anointing and everything that they needed to do in that moment to intercede in a moment that could have been detrimental to like not only the business but those involved in that part of in the building that we see and themselves. Yeah. So shout out to mom and dad, mom and pops. Like if you don't know, if you're tuned into our live, Manny's parents are pastors. They pastor Hilltop City Church in Tacoma. And it's located on 56 in South Tacoma Way.
Yep.
56
South Tacoma Way.
So shout out to
right across the grocery outlet.
Okay, yeah. Right across grocery outlets. That's where they worship. You can catch them online as well. Online services start at what? 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Yeah. And then the Samoan service start at 5 o'clock. So
5 o'clock. So if you want to get tapped in, you'll see every Sunday, Manny and I are sharing each other's lives. I'll share our church live. Manny will do the same. And we share. I share a bunch of other people's lives as well too. I kind of like, it's like so dope on Sundays because I can go to church at like 13 different denominations and like different churches, like virtually, which is like something that is new. I'd never have experienced that, but it's dope because you collectively hear the word of God. So it's dope. So shout out to mom and dad for being brave and standing their ground in that moment, and interceding. So Manny, we took some time away. Well, go ahead, man.
Gina said, and I don't know, we can agree on this, but Gina said, does the person that we pick have to be on the live now?
You have to be on.
You have to be on the live, right?
Yes, that's what we said at the beginning.
Yeah.
You have to be, so you post your name and we ask you to stay tuned with us, that we would read. So you have to stay. If we pick a name and you're not on the live, then I'm sorry, you don't win. So we'll give folks 2 minutes or minutes to tap in.
It shows that you rock with us. What would Ado say? The long way, right? It shows that you rock with us the long way. So
the long way.
But look what I got. I got a clear bucket.
Oh.
Just so that nobody knows that I'm cheating. All right. There's about 35 to 40 names in here. I'm shaking it up. The camera's kind of giving away my studio, my studio background, but
you're good, Oos. You're good. So Manny, right now, we said if you're just joining us, we asked folks we wanted to post their Cash App names so that we can bless somebody with $100 right now. It's just a way for us to show our appreciation.
And
thank
if
you
you're
for
on
rocking with
break-
Big Goose Radio.
If you're on break at work and you're supposed to be back 10 minutes ago, go ahead and exclude yourself from this from this $100.
Shout out to my Uso, Brent Cohen. I see you, Us. That's my Uso right there, boy. From back in the day. Love you, Uso. See
Yes,
my
sir.
little bro Mac on there. What's up, Mac?
You give the word, bro. I'm shaking it up.
Okay, man, he's shaking it up right now. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of homies and watch me break 'em.
Oi, oi, oi.
You know, it's just a little something like, something like, something like. All right,
Hey,
here we
gonna
go.
Feature, we gonna feature Boog on the next Fire Fridays.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to embarrass
Little
JJ.
song.
I don't want to embarrass JJ though. That's why I don't want to. No. All right, Manny shaking it up. You ready?
He almost said Gina better not win or this is fixed.
Okay, you see it. The names are in there. Full transparency here. You see him. Manny shake him up in his shaker bottle
Jar,
thing right
jar,
there in his jar. And let's go ahead and pick a name, bro. Here we go. Who is the lucky winner of the
lucky
$1
winner.
million? I mean, $100. $100.
Ready?
Let's go. Drum roll, please. And the winner is
And the winner is Tipora Salanoa.
Salanoa. Is she on the live feed right now?
Tipora, you gotta show a money bag emoji.
Money bag emoji. If Tapora is on the live feed, you have 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to respond with a money bag emoji, and we will cash app you $100.
Nala says she left.
10 seconds. 9,
Or a dollar
Eight.
sign or anything. Just say yes.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, Tapora, you had your opportunity to win
Oh,
a $100, but you're not present. You have to be live on the live feed. So we're going to go to the next winner. Let's pick. All right, Manny. Next. Here we go.
next. DJ Seattle's finest.
DJ Seattle's finest.
Is he
Also
on here? Is he on
Jordan.
here?
Jordan. Let me see those money bags, man.
Is he
Show us
on
those
here?
money bags.
I saw him on earlier.
I saw Jordan on earlier as well. Revival. Shout out to the Uso Revival, man. We see
If
you.
I was, I would accept any absent players.
Me too.
We need the countdown.
30
Bud.
seconds. 30 seconds.
You know what's funny is usually we try to look out for each other and text, but no, ain't nobody trying to text DJ Seattle's
For
finest.
real. Jordan, you got 20 seconds. 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Looking for, look, tell it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, Jordan. You had the
Next.
opportunity. That's two
Woo.
people have missed out on $100 because they did not stay on the live and they followed directions. So let's go to the next name, Manny.
And now because this is the third one, Boog doesn't even notice, but we're upping it to $150.
We are going to up it to $150.
$150.
Hey, hold on real quick. I see my Uso Mike on here. Shout out to my Uso Mike Pulalasi.
Yes, sir. Family clothing,
Family.
baby.
Mike, you want to add a T-shirt to this or what? Mike, you want to add a T-shirt to this price? Family clothing T-shirt to this? Right now, the pot is at $150.
$150.
And possibly a family T-shirt
Yes, sir.
from the owner of Family Clothing, Mr. Mike Pulalasi. Mike, yes?
We ready, Boog?
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Ready? Go. Who's the winner?
This guy, Ngalu Salu.
Ngalu Salu, are you on the line? Let me see. Give me a money bag emoji right now, Ngalu, if you're on the line.
Oh, Jordan just missed
Oh,
it.
Jordan, you just missed it. I'm
Jordan
sorry.
just missed it.
I'll send you a T-shirt, Jordan. Man. Ngalu, you got 20 seconds now.
Ngalu got 20 seconds.
And Mike, shout out to Mike. Mike just added a family T-shirt. Make sure you go to familyclothing253.com and get your merch.
Ngalu got 20 seconds. 15,
Now you got 20 seconds.
14,
Ngalu's been on the whole time, really.
13, 12. Oh, Ngalu said bye-bye. He's on.
Money bags. We need money bag emojis.
Money bags. 10, 9. Oh, he sent the,
Ngalu
he
can't
sent
even
the
find
dollar
them.
sign. He sent the dollar sign. Hey, let's clap it up,
Okay,
man.
give it up. The winner of $100 is our Uso Ngalu. Ngalu, thank you. Thank you to everybody for playing and participating. Ngalu is the winner of $150
Yes, sir.
and also a family T-shirt from the Uso Mike Pulalasi with the owner of Family Clothing. So just make sure, Ngalu, what size T-shirt are you?
Ngalu, we're going to send it to Steeler Boo Boo, right? That's what you
Medium?
said it was, right?
Medium. Ngalu left? Nah. We're gonna cash app Ngalu right now $150. Want to thank everybody for playing and just rocking with us and staying with us to the end of this segment. And we're excited. We'll see. Make sure you guys tap back in. We're gonna share the flyer for Unplugged this Friday. Make sure you share that. If you haven't liked the Big Goose Radio page, make sure you like it right now. Share it. Thank you for all your support. Remember, this Friday we have For His Glory a cappella group, and then we also have the talented Mr. Tyler Monga, who will be joining us for Unplugged Gospel Night this Friday at 9 p.m. And then next week, Friday, we're back for our regular Fire Friday show with Nisi Collins from New Zealand, as well as Mr. JJ Bulipola. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for rocking with us. Any shout-outs, Manny? Birthday shout-outs to Miss Lily Stevens, who's celebrating her birthday tonight. Happy birthday, sis. And also my son, little Vincent, his birthday is this Friday. We'll celebrate little Vinny during gospel night this Friday. Any other birthday shouts on here?
Hey, Ngalu, right here. Right there. Big
Right
Goose
there.
Radio.
Thank you.
Big Goose Radio just sent you $150, Ngalu. Enjoy
There you
that.
go. Enjoy that,
Blessings.
Oos. Can you take us to eat tomorrow?
Hey, the restaurants are open again.
The restaurants are open. You know, once again, make sure you complete your census.
Yep.
You register to vote. We'll be sharing those resources so you can get tapped into. Make sure you're staying safe out there. Happy birthday to all of those that are celebrating a birthday for the month of June. Congratulations to all the seniors. Thank you, everybody, for staying loyal and rocking with Big Goose Radio.
Yeah.
We're super great. Any shout outs for you, Manny?
I just want to shout out everybody on the feed, man. Shout out the class of 2020. Just like Vince was saying, thank you guys so much for rocking with us, and giving us this, Big Goose Radio. Just want to use this platform to speak life, speak important stuff that's going on in the community, and just whatever we can, man, to spread love, spread peace, spread grace, man. So we love you guys so much, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, happy birthday to Revival celebrating his birthday, looks like. No? Revival's your birthday? Happy birthday to the Uso Revival. Thank you to
Yes, sir.
everybody for rocking with us and tuning in. Make sure you tune in this Friday. It's going down for Unplugged Gospel Night. Manny, you had another?
I'm going to play this classic right here to end the show.
Let's do it, man. Let's spit some bars.
No, bro. This is,
No.
this is Judy's favorite.
This is Judy's favorite song? Okay.
The man, Josh Tatofi.
Shout out to Josh Tatofi. This is that new joint from Josh Tatofi. Remake.
Oldie classic.
The oldie, man. Inspired to this one on our way out. Make sure you like the page.
I'd like to run away from you,
Ooh.
but if you never found me, I would die.
Go to Apple Music and download this.
You put around me,
I can't
but
wait
I
to
know I
meet
never
Tatofi on Big Goose
I
Radio.
wanted to have Josh on the show, bro. I'm gonna slap his mouth. It's such a beautiful song.
That's the Hawaiian Luther Vandross, baby.
Just wonder why should I wait for you?
Yeah.
But when the common sense prevail for lovers,
I can't wait till JJ sings this song on Fire Friday. Ooh.
Tatofi just dropped this yesterday.
Impossible to live with you.
Yes.
But I know
Sister A, that's right. This is you and your sister Judy's favorite song. Shout out to my sister A. Always rocking with us. I love to Peter and the voice.
whatever you do, I never
the first time you heard this song?
I just came out the church. I just came out the church. I just got done, doing Sunday school.
Oh, shout out to my mom, bro. My mom just listened to Hey, my mom graduated from Pierce College. I just
shout out to
Congratulations to mom.
Congratulations to mom. I was a young boy when I first heard this song, man. The older generation put me on.
Luce, if you was young, then I wasn't even born.
Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Everybody knows you're older than me, so. Vibe to this one.
I never wanna be in love with anyone but you.
So now Luce, sing along.
I don't want to embarrass anybody.
Make me cry.
I don't want to embarrass Josh Tatofi on his own track.
Tell him, bud.
You make me sing, you make me sad.
You want to see both Tatofi?
You make me glad, you make me mad for you. I love you, hate you, hate you. All I wanna tell the world.
Everybody that kicked it in Sellers in Hawaii, they know this song, right? If you're old enough to know about Sellers in Hawaii, you know this cut, right?
Yeah. And says.
But you don't know anything about that, right, man? You don't know nothing about Sellers. Because you were in the church, right?
They do prayer meeting, prayer
That's
training,
right.
all night Sellers.
What's going in?
I never wanna be in love with anyone but you. For whatever you do.
Shout out to everybody in life.
I never wanna be in love with anyone but you.
Hey.
Love you, my brother.
Yeah. We out, baby. Big Goose Radio. Thank you for rocking with us. God bless you all. Have a great night. Look,